What's going on, Kings? It's Keefe. Lately, I've had to run into a lot of experiences with what I would have to call the weakest kind of man on the planet. And in this video, we're going to get into what this kind of guy is so you can make sure you don't become this guy, because it just, like, I can't imagine your life goes well when you're this kind of guy. You cannot be very happy, okay? Now, before we get into that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss new videos. This channel is all about helping you become that ultra high value version of yourself, the ultimate, most badass version of yourself as a man. Now let's get into the video. So guys, in my sales career, I do a lot of in-home sales calls. So I'll show up to people's houses and present the offer and get the sale in the house. Now, a lot of times I'll be only meeting with one of two spouses. So I'll meet with a wife or I'll meet with a husband. And sometimes I'll meet with a husband. And it's like several times now to this point, I've ran into this situation where the husband is just like all in. He loves the product I'm selling. He sees the value, all this great stuff. He's like, all right, let's do this, right? Signs up. And then he immediately flakes on the deal because the wife starts giving him crap about it later. So like I'll get a call later on, like I'm like, all right, got this deal done, all these kinds of things. And he calls me up or he texts me or he doesn't even do it. He just like ducks my calls, blocks my number for God's sakes, because the wife got mad at him. The wife was like, I don't want to do this and all this kind of stuff. And it's got me thinking, like, how freaking pathetic is this? Like, it's not even about the fact that you just took some money out of my pocket. Honestly, it's really just about the fact that, like, dudes can't even have any authority in their own house. Like, what is the point of getting married? You know, you're just getting bullied all the time. Really? It drives me nuts. Like, nothing gets under my skin more than this kind of guy. I mean, I'm talking about the level of cowardice that not only, like, you can't confront your wife and make a decision, but you can't even confront me back a lot of the times to tell me that you can't make the decision. You start ducking my calls and blocking things because you can't deal with anything. You can't deal with any confrontation. You're so scared from both sides. And you have to know deep down you're just a bitch, right? And this drives me nuts. And so many guys in our world are like this. It's like, dude, what's the point? And here's some game for you. Understand this. A lot of times, the woman, she doesn't even know anything about the offer that the guy just agreed to and that he liked. She's just saying she doesn't like it because she wants to see what kind of man you are. It's called a shit test for those of you who know anything about game. Your woman wants to see if you're a real man with a set of balls. And here's the thing. These guys have been acting like bitches before I got into the house, you know? Like, they've been doing this for a while, I'm sure. So they already know the dude ain't about it. So they're just going to keep testing him, bullying him, they're almost like trying to get him to turn into a man and make a decision, but he won't do it. And so they're testing him to see, do you have the confidence to stand by your decisions, or the moment I test you, are you going to fold under it? And this is what a lot of women do, because they're looking for a man with strength. And so it drives me nuts every time I see this, as somebody who does understand game, who knows the psychology of intersexual dynamics, because I watch this happen all the time. It's the majority of situations. The guy is a doormat in a relationship these days. And it's just like, drives me nuts. Oh my God. I literally am just venting in this video about this, but I thought it was really important to make this point, guys. Like, that's a really important game note to understand. You have to be the man of your house. What's the point of getting married? What's the point of even having a girl if suddenly you're just under her thumb? Are you that desperate for pussy? Honestly, like, I'm probably going to get demonetized for this because I'm just going to go off. Like, like, drives me nuts, this kind of guy. Holy cow. Like, get your crap together, dude. Start acting like a man, okay? Now, and here's the thing. I'm not saying that you have to dominate your girl back, right? But if she can't even let you make a decision because she has no confidence in you because you don't act like a man, what does that say about the situation, right? Like, the ideal situation is you as the man are supposed to lead the relationship. So she should trust your judgment in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the other side of this. I've also met with strictly wives. And I'll meet with the wife. She'll make a decision. Guess what? It always sticks. If the wife says yes, the husband goes along with it. How many times have you heard that saying, happy wife, happy life? It's like, what are we doing, guys? What is the point of our lives? Are we just supposed to be pleasing women all day? Like, dude, get a life. Holy cow. I even went into one person's house recently. The dude literally said, I make the money, she spends the money, she's the boss. What the hell are you doing, dude? Like, in what world does that make any sense? Oh my God. And then his wife came in and he said, there's the boss. Oh my God. Am I the only one that this drives absolutely insane out there, guys? And then also I'm sitting down with these people and he literally looks over. He's like, I mean, this is going to be your decision. You're the boss. And she literally looks at him. She's like, yeah, you're right. Like, what, dude? Like, so you're making the money and she's the boss and she knows it? It's like, dude, what happened? When did they castrate you? You know what I'm saying? And like, I see this so much, and I see it when I'm not even dealing with clients. I'll see it when I go to like anything, when I'm doing basically anything. You see guys out, and they're just doormats, and it's like, I really think this is a large problem with why we have divorces and things like that. You know, like we can blame it on different factors. I think income's an issue and all these kinds of things. And guys are always complaining about girls. And we also talk about, you know, women cheat on their man and all these kinds of things. We're always talking about that and like the manosphere and all this stuff. It's like, dude, she wouldn't cheat on you if you weren't acting like this, right? If you're acting like a man, like they want a man. They want you to stand up to them, but like you don't do it because it's happy wife, happy life. And is your life very happy, dude? Like it blows my mind, guys. So I'm gonna terminate this rant now before I go too far, but just make it a point, guys, to not be this guy, to make a point to be the man of your house, to have goals, to have an opinion, and to not just supplicate to your woman all the time because it ruins your life. Nobody respects you. Like, is that the kind of guy who's gonna get promoted at work? The guy who's like a doormat? Because if he's a doormat to his girl, he's gonna be a doormat everywhere else. You know, be a man, all right? Run your house. Be confident to make a decision. And if your girl's got a problem with it, look, I mean, if you're married, has her entitled to an opinion, but she should trust you to make a good decision as the man of the house. So what does that say about you as a man if you're just constantly getting berated by your woman and you're just taking it? It drives me nuts, guys. So I'm going to end the rant here. If you got some of this video, go ahead and give me a like, hit the subscribe button, share this with some guy out there who's acting like a doormat that you know. It's like, bro, get your shit together. Just share it with that guy. Tell him to get his crap together, and I'll talk to you guys later.